My name is Cascazero Vlogs, and today we are going to be rating another person in the Is She a 10, Is She Beautiful series featuring Teyana Taylor. And I've seen you guys mention her name quite a bit of times. I'm like, I don't even know who this chick is, but you guys know how the rules go, all right? So the rules go like this. We're going to rate smile, height, weight, facial structure, and face symmetry. The rating goes like this. 1 is a monster, 2 is very ugly, 3 is ugly, 3.5 is pretty ugly, 4 is homely, 4.5 is basic, 5 is average, 6 is cute, 7 is pretty, 8 is beautiful, 9 is gorgeous, and 10, which no chick will probably ever get, is superb, which is basically perfect, all right? So without further ado, let's get into this video right now.
Maniac for that trap shit.
So, okay, we're gonna be rating her smile. I consider this to be somewhat of a smile. I don't really know what type of smile it is, but this picture popped up literally everywhere. And I'm like, I have to rate this picture. So we're gonna be looking at smile here. That smile is terrible, man. So I'm gonna start giving a rating in the field that I'm talking about. So her smile, I gotta give that like a 2. I don't know what type of smile that is. It's like pig territory. I don't really know what type of smile that is. Height, she seems to be average height. Yeah, she seems to be of average height, so there's no deduction on her looking masculine because she's of average height. Facial structure, she has a facial structure of literally a man. And face symmetry. Now, I must admit, her face symmetry is actually okay for the most part. The only thing I can say would be that she looks masculine, but if you were counting her to be a man, I would honestly say her face symmetry is that of a man, so it's quite accurate for her face. So I can't really deduct points on face symmetry. And then obviously, you know, body, weight, etc. She's in great shape. I have nothing but positive stuff there. She's in great shape. So here's another one for you guys. All right. We're gonna do the no makeup picture very last, like the last video. But again, here she looks a little bit more feminine here. Fake eyebrows. This jawline is like, that is a king's jawline. That is a king's jawline, man. I don't know what's going on with that, but she almost like she has high cheekbones, but she has high cheekbones in the way of a man, right? Which comes out here on the side, right? And the reason why guys have that, so if you punch a dude, it takes impact a lot better. But with women, the high cheekbone should be in the front, not on the side. That is a masculine trait. If she has the booty chin that goes up, that is a masculine trait. She looks like a man, all right? That's what I'm getting at. She looks like a dude. But again, great shape. I have nothing bad to say about that. Fake eyebrows, obviously fake hair. There's going to be some point deductions there. But overall, man, I mean, she looks like a really Chad looking guy. I'm not going to lie. She looks like a Sigma male. To this picture here now, make myself smaller. Like, this is not a good looking chick, man. I'm just gonna be 100 with you guys. This is a very unattractive female. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Have like a fish mouth that doesn't really fit her face. You know, she's a little bit older now, so obviously, you know, she has a little bit of acne scars. But again, you can see a pound of makeup on her face. She still looks like this even with a pound of makeup on her face, right? So you guys are probably wondering, like, how does she look without makeup? You guys are gonna see in a second. But yeah, her lips, I'm about to say her fish, her lips look like just like period blood on her face. I'll be 100, you guys. It doesn't look good on her, right? It doesn't look good on her. For some reason, her nose looks smashed in this one for some reason. But again, great shape. She isn't smiling, so I can't really say nothing about that. Bone structure of a guy. Her eyes, in this, you can see her eyes are pushed up and the depth of her eyes are pushed in. So I will be deducting points on that because the depth of her eyes should not be pushed in like a caveman. So now she has very thick eye bridges. You can see it here. That's another reason why I have these pictures of no makeup, so I can actually accurately rate these chicks. So, and the ridge here, very, very thick. And I don't think that it's so thick. I think it's more so the fact that her eyes are pushed back so deep into her skull that it just kind of looks like caveman up here. But ultimately, still she's like a dude, like a caveman ultimately. So this picture here, right? She looks like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna be 100, you guys. You know, she still got the abs and stuff like that. If you're into like buff chicks, cool. So again, I have no deduction on her body, even though I do not like really buff looking chicks. It's very unattractive to me. ripped abs and all that stuff. That's like a man. So I don't find that attractive, but I will not deduct points because maybe some guys find that attractive. And ultimately, is she out of shape? No, she's in great shape. So that is much so in her favor. Her smile was okay. You know, we gotta go to height. Her height is fine in this. Weight, great. Facial structure, you know, like I said, she kind of looks like Michael Jackson. You just really look at her like some yee-hee up in here. And you can just see in here, like, dude, this is so, like, puffy. Like, this part right here, like, what is going on? Straight caveman. Like, if you said this was a transgender individual, respect to the transgender people, YouTube, don't give me a strike. You would think that she's a transgender person. Like, she looks like a dude, like, straight up looks like a man. And she's like a very pretty guy, though. I think that if she was a dude, she would get a lot of kawaii chicks who love K-pop. I think that she would get a lot of that Asian loving culture type of people. I think that she really, really would. But she's like a dude. She looks like a guy. But maybe it's the makeup making her look like a guy, right, guys? Maybe I could be wrong. But let's actually go to the picture without her having any makeup on. All right? Bam. This is the true her. Now we see how you look. You do have acne scars, which I called out. And she gets her eyebrows drawn on. All right. This part is a lot more puffier than I thought. Okay. Her eyeballs are pushed back very deep into her skull. And then she has a very strong chin. But then her cheekbones are you can still kind of see her cheekbones being a little bit on the side, but it's not on the side as much as I thought it was. It's a little bit more in the front. But ultimately, this is how she really, really looks here, guys. So you can see a lot of imperfections here. It seems like her right eye is a little bit turned more than her left eye, or I guess her left eye is turned more than her right eye from her perspective. She has great teeth. Maybe I'll start adding teeth into this too, huh? That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to start adding teeth into this, too. I think that's another major thing that makes somebody ugly. So I will be adding teeth into this as well. I wanted this to be as accurate as possible for what people find to be beautiful. I mean, I think she has good teeth. So that goes in her favor, too. So extra point for her. She has nice teeth, all right? But this is how she looks, guys. You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. I'm not being a hater. She's just not a good-looking chick. So what would I rate her, right? That's the thing you guys are waiting for. What is her official rating? This is her official rating. Nobody can change it. What anybody else says doesn't matter. I'm gonna say what I believe her rating to be, and I'm gonna see what the average man probably think her rating is. All right. So her without any makeup, I'm going to go with a 3. She's ugly. A 3. All right. So at a low, she's just ugly. All right. So I think without makeup, she's a 3. Okay. And then when we go to this, right, she's starting to look like a man. So as you go through these pictures, and you see her with makeup, she looks actually worse and worse and worse. So I'm gonna give her very ugly right here. Okay, well, I can't say she's very ugly because she is in shape. I do have to keep that in mind, guys. So the no makeup picture, I'm gonna rate that higher, all right, because we have to take that she is in shape. We can't compare an obese well with a chick like her, okay? So I'm gonna try to make this as fair as possible. I'm gonna say she's homely. She's a 4. Without makeup. I think that's fair. She's a 4 without makeup because she's in such great shape, and that takes a lot of work to do. So I think that gives her at least a couple of points, at least 3 points for her being in such great shape. But it doesn't help out her face. So 4, she's homely. At a low, at a high. At a high, she's a 4. I believe she's truly a 4 at a high. And then at a mid, right, with these pictures you're seeing here, at a mid, I'm gonna have to give her. Man, this is hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because I gotta put her weight into it, right? So I'm gonna say she's not basic. I don't think she's basic. She's homely for sure. So at a high, she's homely. I think that's the highest that she's gonna be. I think that at a mid, she's pretty ugly, which is a 3.5, and then at a low, she's just a 3, which is ugly. So I don't think she's like very, very ugly. The main problem is she just looks like a dude, right? She looks like a dude named Kevin or something. So I think that's her biggest drawback, is that she looks like a guy. And she has very strong facial features. And maybe she just don't know how to dress herself very, very well. I don't really know. But her whole thing is like, look how fit I am. And this is not very attractive, right? Her whole demeanor is very, very masculine. So yeah, guys, I'm going to rate her at a high of 4.5 No, a 4. A 4 at a high. At a mid, I think that she's a 3.5, and at a low, I think she's ugly. But what would the average man rate her, right? What would the majority of men rate her? I think the majority of men rate her like a 7. I think the majority of men will find her pretty. I think that inexperienced guys will be like, oh my God, she's so pretty because she's so fit. I think that helps her out a lot in this. So I do believe that most guys will find her to be at least a 7. I don't think the guys will find her to be beautiful. She's not breathtaking whatsoever. Other than her body, she has nothing else going on for her. And she has very odd eyebrows and she looks like a dude. But some guys like chicks who like dudes. I don't know why, but they do. So I will give her a 7 for the average man. I don't do a spectrum with that. Just 7 for the average man. And again, 4.5. No, I keep saying 4.5. 4 homely. 4 is homely. Mid 3.5. At a low ugly. I want to know what you guys think though, okay? So if you guys like this type of content, make sure this video hits at least 3,000 views. Let me know that you guys like this, all right? You guys have to show me that and prove to me that you guys actually want this type of content, all right? This is original content. Nobody else is doing this. Rating 304s, all right? So if you guys want more of this content, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Without further ado, this will be it for the video. Remember, I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident, and thank you for watching.
I